I've on D95. It is 12:30, and that's Andrew just left. I duelled him, or he rather duelled me, to a game of Monopoly, and it's a very long game, especially if you decide to keep going at it. I thrashed him the first time, but I wanted to continue the game, so he had forfeited um, the ACU because we have the Jurassic Park Monopoly. So he forfeited that, and I took all his cash because he couldn't pay me back the amount that I wanted. And we continued, and then I ended up thrashing him again. No long, like we actually managed to play quite a bit of the game before I ended up having to do it again, like before thrashing him again. But it was a really, really good game. I really enjoyed it. Turns out I've been playing it wrong for many, many, many years. So I feel really bad. But at the same time, oops. So I know how to play it properly. I mean, I was reading the fences and then the enclosures. For the enclosures, I was just paying how much it is for the fence. So, oops. I've obviously shouldn't be playing like that. Um, so I do apologise to Serena and Andrew in the past where I have kicked their butt, but it hasn't been that much of a difference when I kicked their butt. To be honest, we didn't really put enclosures in that often, but either way, I won the game fair and square twice. Sorry, but it was really, really good. We played it all night, watched movies. Well, tried to just have background noise. Um, we ended up watching parts of it, so it made the game last longer as well. I am very stuffed up. I've been stuffed up since I cut my grass today. But my grass looks a lot thicker than usual, which is really nice because the sun doesn't get me in the back. It's a bit. But I painted the fence a little bit. I had six. I think I painted six fences, individually, because I used up the last of the tin that I had, and I didn't. And the grass was kind of wet, so I didn't want to make Ben sit out there for too long. I mean, he wasn't too bad. He didn't stay in his trousers too much because he didn't really move around much. But anyway, it was a bit of a rocky start this morning. I ended up having an argument with her and her mum. Um, but it was. I think what had happened is that I was obviously getting niggles from something else, and that was just the final straw, and then it just snapped. I never left the house. They came to the door, but I just told them to get away. It was something stupid that they had done, but they're very invasive. They do not know personal boundaries. They don't understand that if there's something in my garden, leave it alone. If there's a lock on my gate, that means I want you to stay out, regardless of putting a stick into my garden to take something that isn't even yours. Oh, so yeah, so that's setting off in a bad mood this morning. I was being funny with Ben, but I made him really upset. So I thought to myself, maybe it didn't come up along as me being funny because obviously I was wound up. So I felt really, really guilty in that. So lots of hugs today. Took him out to the play park and I invited his dad. And we went to Kirkcaldy. It was really nice. He wants to go into the skate park to watch them, but when he's in there, he wants to do it. And it's like you can't. But it was really funny. So when we went in there, everybody stopped. They weren't going down ramps anymore. It's like no, keep going. That's what we're here for. But he was doing a few stunts himself. Maybe not in the skate park, but there's little dips and everything, and he was just flying down them. I managed to feel confident enough for him to play in the play park today, which is an achievement for me because I've never let him touch things as he's did today. I know he's been in the play park in Dunfermline, but I don't know, today was just a little bit different for me. Didn't feel as pepped up or anything like that. Supposedly there's been no deaths or cases for the last 6 days here. So that's given me a boost of confidence as well. So right, this should be okay for now. They are contemplating whether to have the kids go back full time on August. I still think it's a bad idea, because we still want to see how this all pans out after a wee while. But go with the flow, see what they say, see what they do. Ben doesn't need to start school till yonder time. I mean, I know he can go to nursery 2 days a week next year, but it's not as if he has to go to school. He doesn't even have to go for those 2 days if I didn't want him to. But what else? Had a nice conversation with my sister. Miss her lots. Might kidnap her tomorrow. I don't know. But I'm waiting on a package coming. That's for Ben's fire truck. It says it's supposed to come at about 8 o'clock at night, and it's like, well, if it comes at 8, that's kind of pointless. Plus he'll be in bed. So, tomorrow's dinner will be spag bol, but it's going to be different. There's going to be no onion in it. There's not going to be any mushrooms. It's going to be corn mince, so it's not even mince. There's no garlic bread to go with it. So yeah, it's just going to be pasta, corn mince, and the sauce. That's it. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's not how I usually have it. And I used to put a red wine through it too, but obviously I will not be doing that because I have a wee man now. He'll. I know you can cook out the alcohol and it'll just be the flavour, but at the same time in the back of my mind, it's like, nah, I'll just leave it. But that's for tomorrow's tea, which I'm really looking forward to. I had a bit of mix and match tonight for my dinner. I had rice, cheese, and cauliflower things. I had tortilla wraps. He had fish chips and peas. And he ate the whole thing. He ate the whole lot. And then he had his ice cream afterwards. So good on him. Tomorrow I will have to do quite a lot of housework. It is due tomorrow. But his dad's going to be here, so I should be able to get quite a lot of jobs done and still have a little bit of fun and not have to worry about having to play with Ben as I'm trying to do some jobs, which will be really, really good. But I do want to go out to the play park. Do want to go out to the play park tomorrow. Maybe the one in Dunfermline this time. Just because it's got much more of an accessible park. Because most parks ain't accessible for him. He wanted to go down the slide today and it was just like no chance. Plus his shoes were stopping him from moving anyway. But yeah, he's a wee trooper. He really is. He's been in such a good mood today. In fact, I think it helps that it's been sunny too. Sun does help because obviously it lightens my mood up, gets some vitamin D. It was a bit too warm though, but ew. Oh, I think it's time for me to go to bed, go to sleep. So I will leave you to it. Have a good night and have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow. And hopefully it won't be a late video tomorrow. I might do it midday or something like that. Because late night videos are good, but I have to be quiet. I mean, I'm not being quiet now, but I do have to be quiet so I don't wake up Ben, because then he'll be in bed, and then he'll be facing his hands on the face, and then kicked in the back, and it's just like, oh my gosh, just go. And to be honest with you, I'm missing his hugs, so I'm sure he'll be wanting to sleep in my bed for a few days soon. But anyway, catch you later and see you tomorrow.